Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to Video Game Book Club's ClubCast number 2, where we are talking about Nintendo's Direct that they did on April 1st, that everyone, including this guy, thought was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, I mean, like the last couple of days, my emotions with Nintendo have just gone up and down, and we'll get into some of it later. But I mean, it was literally the day before when everyone was like trying to say there was going to be a Nintendo Direct April 1st.
Yeah, where
we
it
were
leaked.
talking about basically comparing Nintendo to a heroin dealer and how we're basically like their abused girlfriend, and we're just like totally upset about it. And then literally the next day they announced that the April 1st Direct is actually real. And it was basically like, oh, praise the Jesus Nintendo. Thank you, Jesus, for having it for us. Like, literally, like, not even, like, 9 hours before, we were basically just crying in bed.
Oh, yeah.
Our own separate beds.
No,
but just
together.
crying in bed. Just crying in bed about how horrible Nintendo is. And then, of course, the next mood swing, but it was insane that there was actually a Direct on April 1st after all this hubbub online, like this completely fake posting by that person that there was like they're gonna remake Star Fox 64 again.
Yeah. People will believe anything though, so
I believe anything.
Well, I was excited that there was gonna be a Paper Mario, but that obviously didn't happen, so
yeah, I knew that was not true. You know why it's not true? Because it's something we would have bought. Instead, they give us other stuff, and we still buy it.
And there's some stuff that we'll talk about later that we want to buy, but we can't.
No matter how much you try,
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Nintendo doesn't want your money.
No. So they started off the Direct. With the opening trailer to bring in Mewtwo.
Yeah, I mean, which is kind of an obvious thing because we all knew it was going to come.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. If you buy both of these versions of the same game, you get Mewtwo, which we did. Duh.
And we're getting
Nintendo
Mewtwo.
tells us we can get Mewtwo for free. Yeah, I'll pay $90 in games for that free Mewtwo. No, actually, what? It's $100, right? Smash Bros. 60 on Wii U and 40 on 3DS.
Yeah.
So they told us we could spend $100 on Smash Brothers games that, I mean, let's be honest, we're going to buy anyways.
Oh, yeah. I bought them day one anyway.
Mewtwo. And then how much is it? What is it like?
He's like
$10
by himself?
if you don't own the games.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he was.
It's more than free.
True.
Which is what we're getting it.
And we get it 2 weeks early.
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks early. For a game that I bought immediately and have played once. Not that it's not an amazing game.
Yeah. So, after that one, they talked a little bit more.
Mother 3.
We'll go into Mother 3, sure. Because that is actually what's next, so that's cool.
Yeah. No. I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is the first thing that really, really upset me the other night. The second trailer of the Direct, when please understand, Mother 3 was only released in Japan.
Yep.
You guys can play as Lucas, and we're going to build it up like Mother 3's coming out in America, except it's not.
No, but instead, you can play as Lucas on Smash Brothers.
After you pay for it.
Because
I don't think they announced the price for Lucas, did they?
No.
What a time frame.
No.
They just said eventually.
Later this year.
Later this year.
Yeah.
You know what else is later this year?
Zelda. Oh no, it's not.
Zelda.
No, it's not. My bad. So,
but no, the Lucas. I mean, that's great that they're having him back, but it's kind of frustrating that we've already paid $100 for these two games combined.
Oh yeah.
To play on our Nintendo systems, and we get the first DLC character for free since we bought both versions.
Yeah.
But then when you get to the second DLC character, who's not a new character.
No.
He's a character who has been in Smash Brothers before that a lot of people were really upset wasn't in the Wii U version.
Yep.
We're going to have to pay for him, and we're gonna do it because Nintendo's DLC is quality and it's worth it, which
Yeah.
I think we'll get more into when we get to the Mario Kart 8 announcements.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish if we were gonna pay the amount of money they're at, and I can't remember what the exact figure is, but I kind of wish for the amount of money we're gonna wind up paying for these, that it was a character pack and not just one character.
Yeah.
That I've already played as in a Smash game before.
Yeah, that would have been nice. And
Yeah.
then, so they confirmed their Amiibos with that as well, or their Amiibo.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Although that was incredibly exciting as someone who collects Amiibos, that they did confirm the 2 DLC characters are going to get Amiibo.
Yeah, which is nice. But,
so I don't even remember what happened after the Lucas DLC announcement.
Oh, they popped up a wonderful announcement for Wave 5 that was supposed to come out. They announced Wave 5 for the Amiibo. It might have come before they announced the release date in America for Wave 4. But they're splitting Wave 5 into A and B again.
It's really small too, isn't it?
Wave 5A has 2 in it.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one? It's like in July. I think we get June off, and then we get 2 in July.
Yeah, we get Dark Pit and Palutena, or Palutina, however you say her name.
Polenta.
Placenta.
Like the food.
It's fine.
I don't know how to say her name.
Placenta. Placenta.
Too far.
Sorry, internets. That's a game theory.
That's copyright infringement.
Sorry, Matt Pat.
That's how you go to jail.
Matt Pat is not going to watch this.
YouTube strike. So you get Polenta.
Yeah.
I've never played that game, so I don't know who that is. And then one of the people from Fire Emblem, Robin, the character you actually get to play as.
For Wave
Fire
5A?
Awakening. Yeah,
5A?
the first 2.
It's a Dark Pit and Palutena.
Oh, Dark Pit.
Yeah.
So is Robin's in 4.
Robin's in 4.
Wave 4. So is the second one, so those are in July, right?
Yes.
And then we get August off, and we get more in September?
Yep, more in September. We
Oh,
get...
no, my birthday? Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah, isn't that nice of them? I think, we get... we'll get to it later. With the Amiibo, they also announced Amiibo Tap.
But then they showed that, every Amiibo is different. Even 2 Marios is different.
Yeah.
Which is a cool idea until you see their example of where the 2 Marios play completely different games. Like one was Super Mario Brothers,
yeah,
and one was Super Metroid.
Yeah, that was weird. That was interesting.
So it wasn't even like the Mario Amiibo does games in their series. It's just here's this huge pool. Here, I mean, I don't even know if it's huge. It might be small, but here's this pool of games.
Yeah.
That we're gonna do, and any Amiibo can basically unlock any of the games.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think it gives you like 3 minutes, maybe. Yeah. Is that what it said of gameplay? 3 minutes?
it's like a random NES remix game.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how that feels. Is it basically just a way for them to give you here's this free downloadable NES game or NES game? Amiibo game that you can use your Amiibo on, and you can play these 3-minute demos and then buy the games on you think they're all going to be virtual console games?
I don't know. I think it's their way of copping out and not giving us their open world Amiibo game that everybody wants.
I mean, they've got to do it. They've got to do a Skylanders game. They have to do a Skylanders game.
Otherwise, these things are pointless.
I mean, I'm looking over here looking at the sadness of how much money I've spent. And I mean these toys have to have a reason, right?
No,
I haven't spent hundreds of dollars.
No, you scan them into Super Smash Brothers, level them up, and then you don't beat them anymore ever again.
I don't even like some of these guys.
Oh, I know.
Like Lucario. I don't like Lucario.
Lucario will not replace Mewtwo.
Sorry, Pokemon.
Sorry.
My bad. But some of the other ones that they announced during the Nintendo Direct, I am literally in love.
Yes. And I
have forsaken women for these amiibos.
And we will come to that, sir. We will get your love out there in the public.
Good. That's where it needs to be.
So, this is also the 30th anniversary of Mario, which is cool. Feels like we were just celebrating the 25th, but that's fine. No big deal.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
because that's when they came out with the Wii game that was basically just Super Mario Brothers.
Yep.
All Star.
Yeah, and the music CD.
Did it come with Mario World on it, or was it just the regular All Stars?
I don't remember. I have it, but I'm not gonna get up and go look at it.
Useless is what you are. Yeah, 30 years. So Mario came out before either of us were born.
In 85. Yep.
That's not 30 years. Oh my god, is it?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh my god, I turned 29 this year.
Yeah, you do.
If this was Logan's Run, I'd be dead.
Ooh.
If anyone gets that reference, comment below and let me know, because I'll be super excited. Also, I probably have the age wrong. I think it's like 27.
You're gonna get reamed if you get it wrong. That reference
to you. Logan's Run. It's amazing. It's such a good movie.
You're gonna get reamed if you have it wrong, though. So
you guys can ream me anytime.
Yes. Yes. So with that, they also announced that Mario Maker is coming in September of this year.
So,
which they've been talking about for a while.
Yeah, it seems like something like. Are you excited about it? It seems like something you would like.
I'm okay with it. It'll be interesting. I don't know if I will make levels. I'll be interested to play other people's levels that they make.
Yeah. So I mean, it's basically just gonna be a tool for people to make ROM hacks.
Kaizo Mario.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, what did we play? Dinosaur Land or whatever. Return to Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't quite feel like a Mario game. I guess just because we haven't had as much experience with it. I mean, I've played Mario World. I mean, I think that's like when we moved into the dorms together in college a million years ago.
Yep.
I think that was one of the first things I did was play through Mario World.
Yeah.
So I guess that familiarity makes it feel like it does. But Return to Dinosaur Land was actually a lot of fun to play through together.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Mario Maker. If I get it at a lower price, have you seen a price point? Is it a full price game?
I have not seen a price yet. No price.
If I get it at a lower price point, like $40, like Captain Toad was.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not creative. So I can't sit there and make levels like that and have a good time.
Oh yeah, I'd have to play other people's.
Yeah, and I guess that's what they're pushing. I mean, they keep talking about the infrastructure of the online levels and everything.
Yeah,
you're gonna be able to download other people's levels. So I mean, hopefully that's good. Nintendo's online is awful.
Yeah,
which I guess is something they're probably gonna talk about at E3.
I hope they fix it. They announced some Yoshi Woolly World new details there. Someone is in love. We'll talk more.
I've never loved anything in my entire life more than I love what they announce.
And we'll get there.
That kind of all lumps together at the end with the Amiibo craze that we're going to discuss.
Absolutely. And I will let you...
It's like if last time was Chrono Trigger, this is definitely going to be the Amiibo episode.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So they also announced Splatoon in this wonderful Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, and I actually stuck around and watched the Treehouse after.
Yeah.
The guys who were playing were pretty boring for the most part. But the game looks really good. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely right up our alley with how we used to play Gears all the time.
Oh, yeah.
The scoring definitely seems... I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the scoring in it, have you seen anything about it?
I haven't watched much.
One of the modes they played was kind of like it was a team-based game where basically you have a beacon.
Yeah.
And you get to the beacon, and after a certain amount of time, these balloons show up. And you get points by shooting the balloons.
Yeah.
And then it looked like you actually lost points by getting splatted, which is killed.
Yeah. That's Nintendo's way of saying like killed, splatted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they've definitely made like an arena shooter that is family friendly with Splatoon.
Yeah.
But and then you lose points by doing that, and it was kind of like a capture the flag kind of thing.
Yeah.
Except instead of like one base, there were several balloons for the flags instead.
Yeah.
They did some single player too, and to be honest, they said it was only the 3rd level, so I'm hoping that's why. But it looked pretty simple and boring.
Oh, that's fun.
I think the main game is definitely with the online.
Yeah.
Then with what they announced, what did they announce for Splatoon, Clay?
Amiibo.
Amiibos. Did you see what the Amiibo do?
Yeah, part of it.
So what they do is in the single player, you basically have just the main gun for the whole single player that you're playing.
Yeah.
And what the Amiibos do, or at least one of the functions they do, is what they showed in the treehouse. Actually, I actually pulled out the Amiibo and showed it.
Mm-hmm.
Where basically they played through part of the 3rd level, and then they used the Amiibo and they played through the part of the 3rd level. And what it did was give you a different thing to do in the level.
Yeah.
So instead of playing through with the regular gun, you had the big paint roller, which is how they explain it. It's more of a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Which like it has like a secondary. I guess all the weapons have secondary moves. And I haven't read a whole lot about the games. I try not to read a whole lot about Nintendo stuff when it comes to the actual games, because it's just there's just something about Nintendo games that's just like so much more magical if you just wait till you actually get it,
not
and
spoil
put it in it. Yeah, and not spoil it, and just learn it how the game wants you to learn it.
Yeah.
I guess all the weapons have secondary fire, so like the big roller, like you can push the secondary fire and it kind of shoots like a shotgun.
Yeah.
Like wider and shorter. Or then like you can just use it as a melee.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool. So the Amiibos basically gave you a different objective, kind of changed the level. So it gave you replay value on the levels basically. And I think they said that those Amiibos do that for every level in the single player. So and you unlock more like just vanity gear.
Yeah. So those Amiibo actually have a point.
Yeah. Cool. And they're actually incredibly good looking.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Like how the paint on the base.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. The squid looks really nice. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D trailer, the new one that they showed during the Direct.
I mean, you know how I feel about it.
You quote actually looks worse than the Wii version.
Yeah,
and I don't disagree.
Yeah, the Wii version looks like good PS2. And that's fine for the Wii, because the Wii was not a graphical powerhouse.
Yeah.
Wii was never going to be a graphical powerhouse. If Nintendo ever makes a system that's a graphical powerhouse, I will be incredibly surprised.
I will be happy.
Yeah, I mean, they have games that are graphical powerhouses on their systems that are not.
Yeah. But
their systems are not, high-end PCs.
No.
But Xenoblade 3DS, is it Xenoblade 3DS or is it Xenoblade New 3DS, since you can't play it on a 3DS?
It is just Xenoblade Chronicles 3D.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, like Majora's Mask.
The S off so we don't confuse anybody.
Yeah.
But no, it looks like it went from looking like good PS2 on the Wii to bad PS2 on the new 3DS.
Bull.
And we're not even getting the bundle.
No, the US or North America does not get the bundle that Europe gets.
Yeah, which I think their bundle is just like because all we got was the XL new 3DS. So I think the bundle was just the game and then a regular new 3DS.
Yeah.
Because they have the changeable faceplates.
Yep.
But still, I mean, it was the one way Nintendo was going to get me to buy a new 3DS.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Because right now, I don't think they've announced any other games.
No.
Other than Xenoblade.
For the new.
And I can go play that on my Wii right now, and it's going to look a million times better.
Yeah, absolutely. And it comes out April 10th, so soon.
8 days from now, from
Yeah.
when we're recording this.
Yep. Yay, everyone. So now we're somewhat leaving the direct talk and into the more meaty stuff. They talked about Mario Kart 8. So
Yeah.
we'll jump on into Mario Kart 8. And they announced that the new DLC will be coming out on April 23rd that I bought and paid for like last November.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was a long time ago. But it was a good deal. I mean, that's why.
Yeah.
It was get it in.
I pre-ordered both packs for the price of one.
Did they say that it was going to be Animal Crossing DLC back then, though?
Yeah, they had They didn't say there was going to be.
So you knew?
Yeah, they didn't say what the courses were going to be, but they told who the racers were going to be.
Yeah.
So
have you ever played an Animal Crossing?
No.
I mean, no one actually ever plays an Animal Crossing. It would have to be a game.
People love Animal Crossing, but I've never played it.
Oh, I've been playing it for the last couple of days, and I love Animal Crossing, but it's not. I mean, it's a game. It is technically.
Yes.
But I don't understand it at all yet, and I guess maybe the more I play it, I will.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But anyways, the DLC comes out before the end of the month. 4 new racers. 2 new racers.
3 new racers.
3 new racers.
Dry Bowser is actually one of them, which I love Dry Bowser.
Oh, that's right.
So that's cool.
And then Villager and
one.
Some little dog girl.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. I'm the mayor of this town, and she's like my secretary or something.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what.
So with their more racers, there are more tracks. There's 2 new cups.
Yeah. Yeah. So the 2 new cups.
Yeah.
One's Animal Crossing, and one was like a Mario 3D World cup. It was like Cat Bell Cup or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting.
So do you think there's gonna be more 3D World levels in it?
I hope so.
Because I think did they say there's how many new courses?
I don't know how many new courses.
One of them they said some of the stuff plus 2 more or something like that.
Yeah, there might be 4 new courses.
They didn't reveal everything that's in the DLC.
Yeah, there's new carts, new courses, new circuits, and then they are also opening up more racing suits for compatible Amiibo, which is cool. And then Go ahead.
I'm sure someone's watching this and going to tell us exactly at the end, like, everything we're wrong about. So.
Yeah, and that's fine. Go for it.
Yeah.
And then they announced that the 200cc circuit races is a free DLC. And I can barely beat 150cc, so I'm screwed.
So, and I guess I've never understood, like, I mean, obviously everyone's played Mario Kart a ton, but I guess I've never understood it. So does that just mean everything goes faster?
Yeah, you move faster. A lot faster.
So is that all the CC is, that your cart moves faster in each of those different rankings?
Yeah. It's like easy, normal, hard, very hard.
Yeah, but the only thing that changes is the speed?
Yeah. It turns into more of you have to use brake, you have to drift, you have to draft, all that stuff. You have to hit all the speed.
I gotta buy Mario Kart. I mean, we tried playing it that one time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've never had trouble playing a Mario Kart before, but I guess this one, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Gosh, honestly, I think the last Mario Kart I really played a whole lot was honestly probably 64. Well, we played a lot of not a lot, but we played a little bit of the Wii one in the dorm. So I guess going from that to this new one, I had a pretty hard time playing the new one, because you've played it a lot more than me. Is there like any big differences or anything, or is it just awful?
The movement is much better. The drafting's better. Drifting's better. It's Mario Kart.
Although we did, I was pretty happy. We went to an arcade expo not too long ago, and I played Double Dash for the first time.
You never played it?
I never played it before.
Oh, man.
Those little 13, 14-year-old kids were like trying to beat everybody, and they were like cogging the game up.
Yeah.
And I sat down for my first game of Double Dash and just demolished them.
Good.
But anyways,
Yes.
after Mario Kart DLC,
Splatoon.
Splatoon's awesome. I need to get Bravely Default. That's what I need to get.
Yeah.
It's basically Final Fantasy on 3DS. So
let's get into one that you like, Yoshi's Woolly World. What did they announce for it?
I mean, hey, do you suck at Yoshi's Woolly World? Here, you can play as winged Yoshi and just fly through the levels. I mean, I guess it's good. It's kind of like the gold Tanuki suit or whatever in 3D World, where it's basically like, hey, here's easy mode. You're awful at video games. Thanks for buying it anyways. You can still see the ending.
Yep.
And I mean, the game looks it's an adorable game.
Yeah.
It's super cute.
What else did they announce, sir? I know you want to.
They announced the most huggable, the most cuttable. Is that a word? Cuddling. I want to cuddle with them. Yoshi Amiibos. I want all three of them, and I want them to just lay in bed with me, and I want to tell them my secrets, and I want to dry my tears with them because they're made of yarn.
So they could dry your tears.
Yeah, they're the definition of cute.
Yeah.
I mean, they're amazing. That is the best ideal they've had with Amiibo.
Yeah.
You know, they've been putting out. I mean, I love them. They're great figures. I mean, they announced other ones that look even better than the ones they've already done. But those Yoshi Woolly World ones are just on a whole nother level. They don't have a base. They kind of had like a little brown circle on the bottom of them to show that they're Amiibo. I guess that's kind of where the NFC chip's going to be in their little butt down there. But I mean, it's basically just the same figure, just different colors. They did a green, a blue, and a pink.
Yep.
But I mean, that's the best ideal for that game. I was not going to buy Yoshi's Woolly World. I will be buying Yoshi's Woolly World and all three Amiibos now.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to buy it. I don't hate Yoshi, but I've never been a big fan. But they sold me, and not only did they sell me on a game, they sold me on spending extra money on top of that game. I'm going to spend $100 on this game and three Amiibos.
Boom. There you go. But you can't.
Nintendo does.
But you can't get the Yoshi's Woolly World Amiibo game bundle like Europe can. Just another one.
Can't get the Splatoon one either.
Nope.
Because Nintendo America hates us now.
Oh yeah. Okay, so now we are on to our wonderful Amiibo section that is for reals. So my first question to you is, how many Amiibo do you have?
I have all of the Super Smash Bros. Ones that have been released.
Yes.
And I have Bowser, Luigi, and Peach from the Mario line.
Yes.
I got to pick up Toad and Yoshi, and then Mario goes on sale tomorrow, which is April. I guess it's April 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday, April 3rd, whenever this thing goes up.
You can't buy standalone Mario because I didn't buy the game Mario Party, and I wasn't gonna buy the Mario ones, but the Luigi one looks really cool. I don't like the Peach one. The Bowser one's basically the same thing as the Smash Brothers one.
Yeah.
But the Luigi one makes up for it because the Luigi Smash Brothers one is lame.
I mean, I know why they did it because it's his pose in Smash Brothers, but I don't have to like it.
So basically, right now, everything that's been released, I own all but 3.
Okay.
Which is what? I mean, there's 30, 31, 32 Amiibos that have been released, 33 maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That have been released, and I own all of them except for 3.
Nice.
Wave 4 is going to be a different story, apparently.
Yes. So with those into store exclusive Amiibos, we had Shulk.
Agreed.
We had Shulk that was GameStop.
Yeah.
We now have Ness, who is GameStop exclusive from Wave 4, which is another discussion.
Well, and I didn't have a problem getting a Shulk. But, I mean, I guess this is our Amiibo portion, so I guess we can just go and get into it.
Boom.
GameStop got destroyed today.
Absolutely hammered.
I mean, they had to take down their own website. They had so many people trying to get to it that the what was it?
Web and
web
store.
to store or store to web
Well,
pre-orders they were going to do. They couldn't even get it to work because there was so much traffic going to their website.
I was there.
Yeah, how long it took you? It took what, almost an hour.
I got there.
That was only because they finally took down the site.
Yeah, I got there at 1:40, and I left at 3.
Yeah, so you got there 20 minutes before it started.
I was first in line.
So you're first in line, and from the time it started, it took you an hour.
Yeah,
and I think they finally took down the website 40 minutes into it.
Yep. It was bad.
And you can still get on the mobile site, but I mean, at the end of the day, it didn't matter because they never posted any of the Amiibos on there.
Yeah.
And then, I'm sitting there at work because I'm an adult and I have a job. And you couldn't even. I mean, you couldn't do anything. There's nothing you could do about it.
No, you just have to deal with
it. There's getting reports coming in that they're already sold out of Robin and Lucina and Ness.
Yep.
And they sold out of Wario.
Which is weird.
Which is not one that people thought was going to be hard to find or anything. But
Yeah.
It was kind of surprising they sold out of him so fast. They sold out of him before they even put any. Did they ever even put anything online?
No,
I haven't looked at this after work.
No, they announced that they weren't going to put any online yet because they were trying to make it better for everybody. But odds are they're not going to. They don't have any Robin. They don't have any Lucinda. They don't have any Ness. They don't have any Wario.
No. So I mean, the one figure I had to get from GameStop,
You can't.
I never had a chance to get it.
You can't.
And I mean, there was even people online saying like, they went to GameStop like you did.
Yeah.
But maybe they were like second or third in line.
And they didn't get it.
And they didn't even get a chance to do it because by the time the web and store did it, it was basically whoever's person at the GameStop was doing it fastest was getting the NES.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a joke. Nintendo announces this, and then you have 18 hours basically after the announcement that you're going to be able to start buying them.
Yeah.
But only one website did. Well, no, Best Buy did it earlier in the day, just out of the blue.
Robin and Lucina sold out in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, the same thing with Targets. Targets. We found out today that Jigglypuff was a Target exclusive.
Yep.
And then today it went live
for 6 minutes.
Yeah, and at 6 minutes later, it was done.
Done, gone.
And I actually got that one. And I will trade a Jigglypuff for a Ness all day long. It's actually like Ness.
Yep. Ness is on eBay now for $55. Is the cheapest.
But it's less than Jigglypuff was then.
There's one for $65. Let's see what Jigglypuff is. Jigglypuff Amiibo is 100. There's one.
Jeez.
There's one for 100.
I mean, at least GameStop wasn't letting people buy multiples.
Yeah.
But how small was their stock?
I mean, we'll never know.
Web to store or store to web.
Yeah.
Sold out like that.
Yeah.
And what is Nintendo doing? I mean, I don't want another Mario Amiibo.
Yeah. I'm sick of. They don't give us the ones that we want. They keep filling us with Mario and Peach and Pikachu.
Yeah, so they've released 3 different Mario Amiibos now.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Nintendo. I know Mario kind of made you all back in the day, but kind of over it.
Yeah, yeah. And that's another thing with this Jigglypuff. I was honestly surprised that Toys R Us didn't get Jigglypuff since they got Lucario. Instead, they get Greninja.
Yeah,
which goes
I have
on.
Yeah.
Goes on sale the 3rd or tomorrow, Friday, whatever. Whenever the people are watching this, April 3rd.
Yeah, but we have no idea when.
What I've seen said 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern, somewhere in there.
So, okay.
So good luck.
Yeah, I'm not getting one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be getting ready for work.
Yeah. And that also brings up the question with Mewtwo and Lucas. the odds of Lucas being a GameStop Amiibo exclusive just went through the roof.
Oh yeah, they're both going to be exclusive to somewhere.
And Mewtwo, I would say Toys R Us will probably end up getting Mewtwo.
Well, it's like, let's say you just wanted to buy the Pokemon Amiibo.
Yeah.
What are the chances of you buying anything other than Pikachu, who is pretty common? You're not getting Lucario.
Nope.
You're not getting Greninja.
Nope.
You're not getting Jigglypuff.
Nope.
Charizard seems like a pretty good bet.
Yeah, you probably could get one of him.
So you get 2 of 5 right there.
Yeah.
Is that all the Pokemon characters? God, there's 5 Pokemon characters.
Mewtwo will be in.
Oh, and then Mewtwo. You're not getting Mewtwo.
No, you're not going to get Mewtwo.
So you're getting a third. You have the ability to get a third of the Pokemon ones just because they're so rare.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Terrible.
I mean, I understand the low quantities at first. The Wii U is not a good selling system. I think the last thing I saw like 9 million systems, while the PS4, which has been out less time, sold over 20 million already.
Yeah.
So it's not a great selling system, and you're basically releasing, for the first time, these small little toys. I mean, they did the Rumble figures, but it's not the same thing.
No, not at all.
You're doing these small little collectible toys for the first time. You don't want to spend a whole lot of money on shelf space. But I mean, it gets to a point where, we're on wave 4 now.
Yeah.
Does that include the Smash, or not the Smash, but does that include the Mario Party ones?
For what? Does
Mario Party count as a wave?
They're their own wave. They're the Super Mario Brothers Wave 1.
So this is actually the 5th wave.
Yeah.
Of Amiibos that they've released.
Yeah.
And we still can't even. I mean, you can't even go to a store and buy the ones you want.
Yeah, no, you can't.
You can go and buy the Mario ones. They had plenty of those at the store when I went to the other day, and I picked up those. I wasn't gonna get them, but I mean they were there and they were on sale at Target for like $9. So I picked up the ones they had, and I mean I do want a Toad. I do. Toad's awesome, and Captain Toad's an amazing game.
Yeah,
but
he needs to be in Smash Brothers. But anyway.
Yeah. I guess it'd be kind of hard because he can't jump.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mega Man can't punch.
Yeah, Mega Man sucks in that game.
I
mean, it might just be that I suck with Mega Man, but that just seems like such a poor decision.
It was wasted.
I don't know, man, but Nintendo just... You look at Europe and Japan, and they don't have these stock issues.
Yeah, not at all. Some places in Europe have it, but like Germany doesn't. You can walk in Germany and you can grab a Marth and a Wii Fit trainer off of the shelf.
Yeah, but those places in Europe that have it, do they have it because there's actual demand? There's so many importers from America now.
There's so many importers in America that they have stopped letting us import them.
You can't import them anymore?
No. Like, Wave 4 went live on Amazon Germany, and I tried to order it, and it got to the checkout, and it was like, no, we're not shipping to the U.S. anymore. So I was like, super. Which
it's really frustrating.
Because
it's really, really frustrating.
It sucks because Europe is getting Wave 4 on April 24th. And we're getting it May 29th.
Yeah, they've had their release date for a while, haven't they?
Yeah.
We just got ours yesterday.
Yeah, ours is so late because of the store exclusives that they were waiting to announce. And they were working on deals with store exclusives.
You think that's why?
I would put money on it.
I'm almost hoping that maybe like they wanted to build up stock for a little while. Yeah. And like maybe this will be the wave we can actually go and buy. Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, and then one that you're gonna get the 2 in July. Both of them are gonna be hard to find. Oh yeah. I just don't get it what they're gonna do. I mean, because you had all these Wave 4 ones, and then the Splatoon ones come out the same day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just depressing. Yeah. And then we're gonna have Wave 5 that has Dark Pit, Paulitana, however you say her name, Polenta, Ganondorf,
Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, and Zero Suit Samus.
Oh, that Bowser Jr. one's cool looking.
I want
like
Bowser
it.
Jr. so bad.
I mean, I want all of them so bad.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So they've announced everyone. They've announced everyone except for 4 characters.
Yep.
Falco, Rob,
Game & Watch, and Duck Hunt.
Game & Watch, and Duck Hunt.
Yep.
So they've announced everybody except for 4 characters. We know we're going to get Mewtwo and Lucas.
Yep.
So then we'll be done with the Smash Brothers line.
Yeah.
We've got these 3 for Splatoon they announced.
Yep.
And then we've got the 3 different colored Yoshi ones they announced, which are literally the thing that's going to have me hold on to life till the fall at least.
That's good.
So I can get them. I mean, they're seriously, they're just so cool. And that's just such a good idea to not do like these hard plastic ones, to do like the crocheted ones.
Yeah.
Although I do hope that the Yoshi Woolly World game allows you to use one of the other 2 Yoshi characters. Yeah, because it was actually kind of cool because it's co-op, the game.
Yep.
So like me and you can play together. But if you have one of the Yoshi Woolly World amiibos, the computer plays with you.
Yep.
So it was actually a pretty neat idea.
Yeah.
To make sure that you don't have that content locked behind, not having friends.
Oh, well.
But I mean, after that, what is there? What's the future for me? Are we done? Are you when they get finished with the ones that are announced? Are you going to keep buying them?
I don't know. It's a good question. I know Marth is supposed to be restocked, which this is funny because they had originally said April. He was getting restocked in April.
Got moved back.
He's now pushed back to May sometime. And they announced those Amiibo cards that first come out for Animal Crossing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the cards.
The game they showed was so lame. It's Animal Crossing, but the only part of Animal Crossing you do is you're a home decorator. So are these cards going to basically come into like a 10-card pack and you're just going to get random characters?
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
I mean, is that what this game is?
I don't know.
I think it's a horrible, horrible idea.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the cards. I'm staying away from it.
They've already done this before, and it didn't work last time. And I mean, the Amiibos work because they're collectible.
Yeah.
How am I going to display cards?
Protective hard sleeves. Not
These aren't. This isn't like 1990 whatever, and we're playing Pokemon card game. Get our Charizards and our Blastoise out.
Yes. But, oh well. That was our Nintendo Direct. We were left disappointed. We were left excited. And today we were met with all disappointment.
Yeah. Basically. I mean, I got Jigglypuff. That's all I got today because I couldn't go to GameStop. I mean, I know you got everything they released today.
Yeah.
But I hate you, so I don't care.
Well, that will do it for this ClubCast. I am Clay. That is Daniel. You can say your name if you want to.
I'm Daniel.
There we go. It makes him feel special. Anyway, we appreciate your time, everybody. Thank you.